Welcome back to the speed round on Fox Footy, where Dal is leading 2-1 at the halftime break and also singing some Bob Marley, Dal.
Yeah, not my area of expertise, but I must say I do appreciate when people join in. You didn't leave me hanging there. But
well, it's Bob Marley and the Whalers. You needed the Whalers back.
Very good.
All right, let's move on to question 4, and it takes us to the fixture between Richmond and St Kilda, the game we affectionately know as Maddie's match. And usually there's a bit of cousinly rivalry between Jack and Nick. That will be set aside on the weekend. However, ordinarily very competitive. So, Dal, who would you take? Jack or Nick? It's a tough one.
It is a very tough one. It's like trying to say, is it Megan Gale or Jen Hawkins? I mean, they're both great choices, and you actually can't walk away as a loser, Chief. It's not sexist at all. This is my summary of these two players. Rue is a better player and has been a better player, but Jack has had a better career. So you asked me the question, Jack or Nick? I'm taking Jack out of those two options. Now, I could sit here and talk about Jack's averages. He's actually averaging more goals per game than Nick is. I could talk about Jack's 3 Coleman medals. I could even talk about Jack's 2 premierships with possibly more to come. But we both know that they are superb players, and I will concede that, and I clearly know Nick very well. But Jack has had to do it the hard way or the harder way. Jack hasn't had the delivery that Nick had for his whole career from that midfield. He had premium A-grade delivery, Nick, where all he had to simply do was lead to a little bit of space and the ball kept on falling on his chest. And now, we know he missed a few goals, but we just kept on delivering it to him because we know if we built up his confidence, he could ultimately get us into a good position. So we both admit that they're really good players. So what's Jack's point of difference? It's as simple as this. He's funnier. Now, he's funnier, he's better at golf, and he's better at cycling.
And that
Those
is
3 things are personal to Rue.
All from you, Nick. Jason, you're on Nick's bandwagon.
Still recoiling a little bit from losing that last one, but seriously, I mean, I love Jack as a player, but give me Rui all day. It started in their respective first years in the AFL. Jack Riewoldt was a Rising Star nominee. Nick Riewoldt was the Rising Star. Jack's played 266 games. Rui's played 336. That's 70. That's another 3 full years plus finals. I'm not sure Jack's going to get there. Jack's been vice-captain for 4 years. That's terrific. Rue was captain for 11 years. Jack's won 2 best and fairest. Rue won 6. Jack was a 3-time All-Australian. Rue, 5. On top of that, he won the AFL Players Association's MVP, so it's voted by the players. He holds the all-time record for most marks in VFL AFL history, and he's a walk-up Hall of Famer. Now, the only thing Jack has over him are the 2 premierships. Understand that. But that's not Rui's fault. In fact, he almost carried the Saints to a flag in 2010. And if some of his teammates had given him a bit of chop out, they would all be premiership players. I'm telling you right now. He's taller, he's better looking, and he rocks the house. Give me Rui or give me death.
Oh, my gosh. Now, first of all, I will clarify one thing. It's in regards to Nick's 6 best and fairest. Now, I know this as a fact. He had it written into his contract. So he had to win the best and fairest every alternative year.
Don't cheapen it, mate.
It's not cheapen it. Plus, you're speaking like Jack's career's over.
No.
Yes, Nick has played more games. Nick's older than him. Jack has still got time to go.
Yeah.
And the one bit that you've missed is you're acting like Jack can't win another Coleman. Jack can't win the best and fairest. Jack can't win another premiership, for God's sake.
Well, I tell you what he ain't doing. He ain't winning a best and fairest for a Coleman this year.
Why?
Because he's 3 games behind everybody.
Jack is?
Yep.
So you've written him off as well, so he's done?
No, I'm just saying, how do you win that when you've had 3 very quiet games to start?
You just told me you look forward.
How old is he?
30?
31?
Yeah, but you just told me that you never look backwards.
He's still in his prime?
I was happy with him last year at the age of 30.
Yeah.
9 months ago, I was really happy with Jack.
Yeah.
All right, let's wind this one up a little bit, boys.
You got nothing.
Dal, let's be honest. I think even you know that you're in trouble for this round.
I was assigned Jack, and I'm going to stick with Jack.
I like the way you tried to take a different angle to it.
Jack's funny, though. He does some funny stuff.
He is funny,
Remember
but how is that list from Nick? I mean, 6-time BNF, 5-time All-Australian.
I hope Rui hears some of the things you said about it.
I've said it to his face. I've said it to his face.
All right, let's move on to question